My character in Mortal Engines, Tom Natsworthy, historian apprentice, 3rd class, works for the London Museum, where you'll find everything you could ever dream of knowing about the ancients. That's you guys. The museum showcases many amazing relics, and it's definitely the most fun set to explore. And yes, of course, I'm a little bit biased. The London Museum needed to be much more than just another location. They had to visualize a past that our story could be anchored in. There was a lot to draw on for inspiration, and the end result was a museum full of history and imagination. You show up on a Wednesday and you walk onto a new set, and it's, where did this come from? How quickly?
The museum set was beautiful. It's huge, it's gigantic.
Yeah, it was breathtaking. Immediately, it's just the scale of it has the feeling of a museum.
From the world of Mortal Engines, a lot of that history has been lost. No one knows the cause of it, no one knows why. So Dan Henner, our production designer, had to get his mind into the past, the present and the future.
How do you create the interior of the Natural History Museum in London inside a much smaller space? So it was about taking the essential design influences from there and then reducing them in a way that you don't lose the overall feel of the place.
We are currently at Stone Street A stage in the incredible museum set that Dan Henner and the incredible art team have put together. Really fast amount of time.
We've got 67 sets, but we don't have 67 stages.
Schedule was really tight. Something like 3 weeks to turn this studio around, bring this in, and dress it, of course.
I think it's always fun in stories when you have moments where the characters can offhandedly mention something about the world that's common knowledge to them, but the audience doesn't know. That gives the audience a great hook to then build the world out in their imagination.
Very few written records survived during that period. It may very well be they forgot how to read and write.
Through the arch where you see the tech, where you see the mobile phones that have been sort of frozen and petrified.
They can't understand why we relied on putting so much of our information into something that small and that vulnerable.
The things that exist in a cloud, that knowledge went bang like that in the 60-minute war. So what was dug up, they're able to put back together like pieces of a puzzle in the London Museum.
Most things were bought with the last 20 years of our technology in mind.
So there's the displays of various TVs and iPads and computer games and various things that they think is representative of our world today, which gives us a chance to have some ironic commentary on our world.
We had a lot of fun producing these items, some from brand new computers and phones, and others from stuff we found in junk shops.
We've got a few real ancient relics.
So this is one of the things we were lent by Peter Jackson. This is the Sopwith plane, the last one existing in the world.
Then we also have elements which are from their world, which have been found within the last 4,000 years.
And action! We come into the main hall. This is where you'll meet these 2 figures from a very popular piece of Hollywood history. And you see them sitting next to these amazing Greek statues.
It's fun, really. I mean, the minions are classic. I was all over the museum. It's an opportunity to take the piss out of the 21st century a little bit.
This cabinet is part of the book, which directly references the big hunting ground, which is what Europe has become.
We move into the library section, which is just an extraordinary piece. And yesterday, I pulled out the first book, and it was the collected poems of W.B. Yeats. And it was The Midsummer's Day. Of course, Yeats has this incredible, quite hyper-magical sensibility. You met my dad. He's got more hair than me, though.
The concept for this was to make it like a Fabergé egg, so you'd walk into this beautiful jewel of a room where the characters come in and reveal a secret doorway.
I don't want to go up there. I'm afraid to go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a big moment. The line between historian and engineer is so clear that I couldn't do anything about it. And I've known Catherine since she's a child, because her father, Valentine, was part of my guild. So this is really quite an emotional moment.
This is the restoration room, which houses the fantastic wet specimens we source from Te Papa. This is a dolphin's head, sharks' eyeballs, take everybody's interest.
That's great with the red hair and all that greeny blue stuff.
You already have to imagine so much when you're acting. So if you've got an art department that can create the world around you and you don't have to imagine that, it allows you to focus on everything else so much more.
It's actually all about the interaction between the various characters, and what we're producing is a world that they can exist in, and a world that's going to allow them to do the drama.
And action! 60 minutes is all it took for the ancients to blow up the world and bring humanity to the very brink of extinction. The 60-minute war, there was no record of what happened, and slowly over time, we started to put back together what actually happened.
We sort of played around with that a lot, kind of getting history wrong as a sort of a wink and a nudge to the audience. But Tom and his superior historians are sort of the last bastions of trying to hold on to human history, trying to remind people what happened and how we got here.
History is the past, the present, the future. Once you know how, then you can potentially go forward. And that's why the job of the historians is so important.